My name's Antonio Salvador Flores. I play guitar for Maldito, Dios, and Sabrewulf. It's kind of a long answer, but I'd say Avenged Sevenfold and Slipknot, but once I found underground music, that's what actually opened the doorway and be like, okay, like, I think I could do this. So I'd say, like, short answer, Municipal Waste. Okay, my biggest influences growing up, like I said before, definitely Avenged Sevenfold and Slipknot, because as a kid, the way I found out like about music, because I didn't grow up with that, like I found everything myself, just from playing Call of Duty Zombies and hearing like Avenged Sevenfold tracks was cool. And then one day I heard them on the radio and I was like, oh my god, this is that band. And then I made the connection and I was like, whoa, I actually like this stuff, like, and that's what opened up the doorway for me. But for the longest time it was just Avenged Sevenfold and Slipknot. At the time I didn't really like Metallica, but that's another band I would bounce off of. But those two bands were definitely like my everyday, listen to them every day. So my parents moved to Alamogordo. I've been out here since 2020. So ever since then, just going to shows. So a lot of metal shows because I come from a metal background. And then just always just trying to go to shows and see what's going on. I slowly started going to the hardcore shows because that's what was going on at the time, and then falling into that and loving it. Ricky just hit me up out the blue one day saying like, hey, you play guitar, right? And I was like, well, yeah, I guess, like, why, what's up? And I already knew what he was asking. I remember I was at work doing a trash run, and as soon as I saw my phone with him asking me that, I was like, this fool's gonna ask me to join a band. So I was like all happy. But that's how I got into Maldito Dios. And then honestly just kind of not bugging, but bugging David and Marco to let me into Sabrewulf. Just, I never said it, but you know, context clues. That's how I got into Sabrewulf. For Maldito Dios, I use a snake bite. That's James Hetfield's guitar model from Metallica that Ruben politely gave me a good deal on, that I freaking love. I love the Explorer body. It's so classic. It's so hard. But for them, pretty much just the guitar, and then I use a Tonex. It's kind of everything in one pedal. It's all digital. It's really cool. Hector told me about it, and that's what we all use in the band for MD. There's a noise gate in it, a tuner. It's pretty cool. Like, it's actually really good. I don't know technology like that, so it's a little confusing. But that's really it. That's the only pedal we use right now, or that I use right now in the band. And then for both bands, for my cab, I have a nice little PV cab that's 16 ohms, and then Hector's lending me a head, but it's a 5150 Eddie Van Halen. But that's really it. For Sabrewulf, I use a ESP Eclipse for my guitar, and right now I just got a brand new HM2, my first one ever. I saw it had different names, but I'm pretty sure it's just called the Chameleon. It's just the color of it, but it's a HM2 by Lone Wolf Audio. And I think that's it. Same head, same cab for that I use for MD. So my playing style is, I'd say it's very bare bones. Just try to play, you know, like especially live, because I try to headbang and stuff, but also try to play clean, and obviously that's kind of freaking hard, headbanging and all this stuff's going on when you're playing live. But yeah, just trying to play like whatever, like, I don't know how to answer that. Like playing style, I definitely like try to do, I wish I was more mobile, because there's definitely some cool like tricks I want to learn. But yeah, just try to have it fun, you know, I don't know, make it look cool when I'm on stage. So I get kind of a lot of shit for this because Hector and Raul always make fun of me when I do this. But I do try to practice. And, you know, when I do that, they always make fun of me and be like, oh, attention seeking and stuff. But it's like, dude, I need to warm up, bro. But yeah, that's really it. I need to get into the habit of stretching my neck, no homo, every time I play, because I always freaking forget, and the next day my neck freaking hurts from headbanging. Like, I always forget that, and I still haven't done it, but I need to start like rotating my neck. There's been many shows, but the one that does come to mind, because I feel like I'm spacing out on at least one or two, but definitely on our first tour, McAllen. That show was freaking, like, actually insane, and I'm so fortunate that we got to play that, and we had a good spot when that was probably like the 5th show we maybe played. Could be way wrong, but it was definitely like within, like, we didn't even play 10 shows at that point. That show was so big, I forget how many people attended that, but that felt like that felt professional. It was in a theater, so it felt like an actual, like, gig, and that show was awesome. And then a funny side note, I think I got drunk that night, and I took a video of the streets for my story, and I was like, damn, I meant to put, damn, McAllen gets down, or like McAllen's sick, and I put the wrong town. I think I put Denton, and I remember Ricky like thought that was funny, or he called me out on it. So that's a good memory, because that was funny. I was blitzed. So right now, like, I'm still trying to learn how to write, like, fully. So honestly, I just keep playing. Like, I'm still learning how music flows and stuff. So I'm not at the point where I hit, like, a dry spell or, like, just a wall where I don't know what to write. So I just keep playing. Like, I've been practicing nonstop. Stop going to the gym so I can just put my time into playing and just, I don't know, let the ideas come to me when they come. But right now I'm just trying to, like, stay sharp with my playing and, I don't know, get to that point where I can do that. I just want them to enjoy it and just think it's badass and just have fun, honestly. Like, just be like, damn, this is cool, you know, have a good time and just enjoy it and take it in. Honestly, it means a lot. Obviously not growing up from out here. I was born in Maryland, grew up, I tell people Virginia, but also spent a lot of time in Maryland because my family went back. Lived in Florida too, just bounced around a lot. So it's cool to actually feel like I have friends and family. Like, I didn't have that growing up. I never had a stable friend group. Like, I knew some people, but it's like I never grew up with the same people. So my friends were very diverse and I never really had no one. I only had myself, and then also being into music, like, no one listened to the same shit I did. So I always felt like the odd one out. So what El Paso means to me is everything. I think El Paso is one of the best towns or cities in America and the world. Like, out of all the places I've lived, like, I love Maryland so much because I spent a lot of time there when I was older. But definitely El Paso I love El Paso. I hate when people talk shit on it because it's a great town. Like, everything's here. It's beautiful. It's fun. Like, it's just nice to have a community and have support and have friends and it feels so good to feel belonging, I guess. Barbarian and Sabrewulf, like, the kings of fucking El Paso. And Hector and Marco. Like, I feel like I'll always be in debt to those dudes because they have taken the time to believe in me and show me so many things, and that's something that I'll never forget and I'll always respect them for. That means everything to me. So that's the fucking answer, is the people who have shaped me, like Barbarian, Sabrewulf. That's where I learned everything from, because these dudes care and they take care of shit. They make shit happen. Okay, first off, shout out my parents, shout out my mom, my dad, my brother Romero, my beautiful partner Andrea. When this comes out, it should be the 13th, so it's a day after my niece's first birthday. So happy early birthday, baby Lila. And then for the other shout outs, I wish I could say thank you to everyone, for everyone that supports me, but just friends, so like Santana, Zach, Steven, Rocky, of course, Barbarian, Sabrewulf, George from San Antonio for sure, Manny from Mishap, and David and everyone in Price of Life. I think that's about it. Oh yeah, fucking Mason and Andrew. Bitch, you think I forgot about you? Blush too. I fucking love Blush. Then shout out Javi because he's gonna fucking get famous.